Okay, so we're back. Went shopping for Mother's Day. Here's the fit. I was sprayed. Um, the sun literally right now was just coming out, and it's not even like wow, presents. It's still like peeking out through an overcast day. I think I have to take the dahlia out, the orange dahlia out, because I did read that dahlias used to be like a foot apart. I did. There's dog poop. I did mean to check specifically those dahlias I have, but I think regardless, I'm gonna put them there, and that'll be completely purple. I don't know if I'm gonna pot up the other dahlia somewhere else. Um, yeah, I have plants to put in the ground, so excited for that. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm not gonna jump. I don't care to jump. I'm too tired right now. I'm too tired. It's also been really interesting. Okay, butterfly, to see the progression of weeds. Like, there's a lot of dog fennel coming up, and a lot of the high grass that was here before is no longer here. So all that dog fennel on top of the septic trenches, and then also, which I don't know, I don't think they. We have these flat things. I knew what they were before a couple days ago. Don't know what they are now. A lot of dandelions looks like. Maybe they. I think are those even dandelions? I don't know. They look like they're really thin. I don't know if these are dandelions or not. These are dandelions. These are dandelions. Yeah, 'cause I recognize the seed head, right? Anyway, I think we might be saying goodbye to the viola because this one was doing fine. So now why is it dead? Petunias, they're like, I'll make it anywhere. If I pull those pansies and the violas, that's just becoming completely yellow petunias. I don't care. Completely yellow. Actually, I'll just wait till the bees knees petunias pop up. That's what I'll do. And here, in this little corner over here, I don't know what that exactly is, but we see kind of how the whole, at least especially this part of the bed, is looking. We've got lovely purple petunias, dianthus that's finally coming up, the portulaca. We've got all these gladiolus popping up throughout. We've got the first planted here Dutch irises. And it's funny because for all the mulch that was put into this bed, now it's pretty much like ground level. It's like I'm decomposed. What did you want? Okay, this dianthus that is perennial. So these mums, I don't remember. I think they're like an orangey pink. Okay, pretty much over here. We have a gladiolus that's popping up through the geranium. That's fine. I think the geranium will come back. This verbena, every day makes me happy. Wow. Wow. I feel like I need to get more. Wow. And I figured out that it was wave petunias. I think it was wave pinks. There's 3 of them in this bed. You see the Dutch iris surrounded by the, what do you call this? Whatever that is. I've been calling chickweed. I gotta double check that it's chickweed or not. The armeria that came up with some new bloom heads. I'm not cutting that back. Okay, Mr. Dragonfly. Do you? Calabricoa. That's coming out. You're coming out today, friend. We're going to get the 2. I don't want to do that. It's going to be so much work. Let me do that now because it's a lot of work. Look at this over here. Look at this friend. Ah, something's eating. Okay, I mean, get your food, I guess. You do you. And the ants too. Okay, whatever. Anyway, so yes, we do have roses. All 5 of them come back. These Calabricoa, not looking the best, but maybe it just needs some water. I don't know. Okay, so we do have roses here, roses there. If I sound out of breath, it's whatever. Roses. Oh, the other one, I guess, died out. That's okay. What can be done? Roses. I do also have fertilizer. So this is gonna, I want to repot this dahlia. It's not looking the best right now. Might be getting too much sun here. I'm just gonna get to doing what I need to do right now. Yeah. Let's start over here with some very exciting news. Very exciting news. Ah, look at the leaves unfurling. Oh my god, I think these are the big ones. I think these are the big ones, and these are the less big ones over here. But one coming up, here's the nub of this one. So I think they're all probably gonna come up. I don't want to do too much. My gloves are off. Here is a potato that I stuck in there. Here's some sweet potatoes I stuck in there, and at least this one over here is growing slips. These already had slips in, but some of the slips got knocked off of there, but it looks like it's setting up some new slips. So potato slips, potatoes, elephant ear, yes, edible family. Not gonna eat anything of that though. Avocado, I don't know what's happening with that. Rosemary looking fuller, looking thicker, the bad bitch she is. The onion with some nasturtium leaves. Again, the onions with some nasturtium leaves. Okay. Bear waiting to be planted. I've got some idea for more nasturtium leaves. I just watered also because I hadn't watered for days. Here goes the pineapple sage, which I saw one today at the Tractor Supply Co, and it was super huge. Potatoes and marigolds. 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 I'm gonna cut this off. Yeah. Okay. Potatoes, marigolds. 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 Okay, so update on this. First of all, look at how big almost all, these 3 that I planted last, but all of the other 6 that are white, should be white anyway, how tall they are. This one is ready to flower, I know. The other day I came here and there was a lizard, like here, and I was like getting close like this, and then I saw it, and I was like, what? And he looked at me and I looked at him, and we had a moment. Okay. The 2 freesias, 1, 2. Here's the 1 remaining ranunculus. I forget what those are. Those look like marigolds. I think those are marigolds I got, right? Yeah. Okay, we're gonna go back to the lilac and the calibrachoas, these yellow calibrachoas. Now, they were looking better before. I think they're still just adjusting, but the lilac definitely said, okay, time for you to be pushed out of the way. I'm coming back. This is my space. Thank you. I put the petunias in this rose planter, and we've got rose leaves. Okay. I think I had to take out 1 or 2 of them, but they're still kind of alive in there. Okay. Let's see. Oh, okay. Oh, we've got 2. Will you look at that? Yeah, let me leave that. Okay. Yeah, let me clean her up because she's looking dusty. Prettier. Okay. So before I talk about this, let's go back to the front bed. Okay, so I was reading online about, dahlias have to be at least 12 inches apart, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, are these 12 inches apart in this container? I don't think so. So I took it out. So the 2 dahlias, these should be purple dahlias, have replaced that 1 orange dahlia. So that they swapped places. So now this is really essentially save these 2 red portulacas. This is really purple and pink. So we've got the pentis. Everything was looking wilted, so it's in the middle of wilt / I just got watered, right? So the pentis there, it's been dry for a couple days. We've got a dianthus here. I did plant up the 2 dianthus stubs. Whether or not they come back, who knows? But we have at least got 1, 2, and in the back it's growing, I can see. Here go the wave blue. They're actually spraying out really nice. Here's the calibrachoa. Here's a petunia. And like you see, we have a lot of whatever this weed is. I keep calling chickweed and whatever. Spreading out, so I need to trim this up. But the petunias, lovely. Portulaca, purple dahlia. This should be a dianthus. It hasn't flowered yet, next to whatever this weed is. You have this purple petunia that was from the clearance plant, but it's still alive. Actually, it flowered a couple days ago. This other petunia that I got today in a pack of 6. Dianthus, portulaca, the other calibrachoa, the other clearance petunia, I got this other petunia today. There were 3 petunias in the pack. 3 purple petunias in the pack of 6. We've got this. What's it called? Oh my gosh. It's a mix between between a petunia and a calibrachoa, and it's called like Sun Cal or something, I think. Anyway, it's like going more pink. So at this point, we're transitioning from a wave of purple, pink reds, right? We've got this lovely dianthus. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This was the other petunia in the pack of 6, and it's kind of wild. It's like pink, but like it has this weird, funky inside. I love that. I got all kind of what I feel like I've been being marketed for years, and that's the lemon coral sedum. So I got 2 of that, one there and one there, because I still want some type of symmetry. It's not super even, but I want it regardless. I got 1 sweet alyssum for like 8 something from Lowe's, and actually there were like 3 plugs in it, so I just split them up. So here's one of the alyssum, here's one of the alyssum, and then here's the other alyssum. I already saw a butterfly jumping. They were loving it. They were like, "Oh my god, the alyssum," and they were like, "Oh my god, the verbena," and it was like, wow. And I remember with the 3 I planted, the 1, 2, and the one next to the alyssum. These should be wave pink petunias. They haven't started flowering yet, but I don't really have any immediate plans for anything much. At some point, once this dies back more completely, I'm going to be covering that with something. Maybe it'll be a potted plant, probably not, but I will be covering the hyacinth with something once it dies back, because it's still like hanging on as if it's going to flower. I don't know why. Okay, we've got another dianthus here. Here's another petunia. Here's the remnants of a pansy. Here's remnants of a pansy. Here's remnants of a pansy. And here's these viola. Actually, maybe all 3 were viola. I forget. Pansies. No, maybe all 3 were viola. I forget. But the point is, the caterpillars love the violas over here, so I don't think I'll ever plant them again. At least not in spring. They'll have to be like fall plantings. But that verbena is something else. And wow, lovely and complete. We move over. Oh my gosh, look at this. Wow, we have another dianthus here. We still have these delicate purple things. I don't know what they are, but I'm, again, not taking them out. I think I've taken out maybe some of them that are growing. I don't know if this is also this weed. I feel like it's not. So, but a lot, again, placeholders. If that spreads really well, if the sedum spreads really well, I'll probably put a lot in the purple bed for color, for pop, for vibrancy. I'm still mulling over whether I want to put some sod, some turf, right, along a strip. Okay, so maybe at this point you've noticed we've got a lot of gladiolus spearing up, including in the pink geranium that, what was I watching or reading that they were explaining why the geranium would shed its flowers, but it shed its flowers. It was holding on to them really nice. Maybe it's competing now, I don't know. But when I did plant up all 50 gladiolus, they're mostly packed over here. We've got like this one stray one over here by the alyssum that's not getting moved. I'm not doing that. We also have the Dutch iris that are, they've been here since like February, and they're still, they're biding their time. They're waiting for their show. In fact, let me fast forward. We see, where is it? This one over here, it looks like it's doing the most in the middle, okay, of all the ones. So let me show you from over here what it's looking like. Short answer, great. The purple really pops. Even the red and the pinks. So we continue on. We jump back to our place. Ooh, I'm a little dizzy. Dianthus. I guess there should be a petunia here. I don't know why there isn't one. Okay. Dianthus. Gladiolus. It's gladiolus. I don't know if that's 2 coming out of one bulb. Maybe that's how they work sometimes. I don't know. For the most part, it's just 1 out of 1 bulb. We've got the mums. This looks like a painting, and I'm so happy because I think they had something, either the same thing or something similar in Lowe's, and it was it was a bit more expensive than what I got it for, as I remember. But anyway, check your Walmart. It might be cheaper at your Walmart. It's not marked with a name, but it might be cheaper at your Walmart. The mums are like, oh, haha, time to shine. Ow. Um, yeah, you know, dianthus, portulaca, petunia, portulaca, dianthus, portulaca, petunia, portulaca, portulaca, dianthus, portulaca, dianthus, petunia. Look at this shower on the corner. Dianthus. I gotta figure out what's going on there. I don't know. So yeah, we're coming back. We're coming back to this over here. So like I said, the orange dahlia that was actually I messed up. That's the orange dahlia that was there. I put that there. The other one I potted in the ground back by the hibiscus. Actually, it's closer to the hydrangea. Anyway, so look at the showy pink. And I always want to like emphasize. Okay, there we go. Show off. And you see the holes? Someone's eating good. The container garden that needs something else to fill it. I don't know what though, but you know, the summer bloomers I'm sure are going to be released shortly. Here are the zinnias. They did, in fact, come up real easy. Okay, Mr. Spider. Live your life, I guess. You see I kind of sprinkled them haphazardly. I thought I had more over here. I guess I'll probably have to thin them out, or maybe I'll just replot them into like little pots and just have little pots of zinnia here and there. That'd be cute. What's the soil? We've got the onions that we're growing for seeds / flowers, mostly flowers. Array of flowers. I don't remember what they are here. Again, the Apuntia doing lovely. I feel like this is doing better, and I feel like that's doing better, but yeah. In fact, boo 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 boo. There's some twiggage here from I think some dead branches. It might be included some of the old stems I got from the rose, but you can see that in fact when it's covered, or maybe just have time. Even the ones in the ground are doing really well. So anyway. Right. Happy Mother's Day to you, Mother.
Thank you.
Thank you. So your other daughter just came and dropped off her gift, and her gift was...
2 fig trees.
2 fig trees. I know she said the name of them. It's like something turkey.
Fig trees. 2 of them. Lovely, and I see bulbs.
Yeah, yeah.
And I love fig.
Look at that. She gave you
and
una
also,
cosecha.
And also, as you had a...
Oh, I didn't mention that.
You did not mention
I didn't mention these. I did. So my sister's neighbor had started too many seedlings and was like, oh, I see a little tomato on the tomato. So I had too many seedlings. I think these are also cherry tomato, but because you got like at least 4 cherry tomato.
I think that's what they said, cherry tomato.
Yeah. So, these are all, let me see, what is it? I think I counted this before. It's 2, 4, 10, 14 plus the 6. So 20 cherry tomatoes. However, you're probably going to have to repot some things, replant some things if you want to fit all 20 here, if you can even. But tomatoes. Then also started some pepper seedlings that aren't as far along, but they're bacon. This is the Mother's Day flower giveaway that you got for Mother's Day from the Lowe's. I want to get in. Wow, it's okay. Wow, love her. Love to see her. I'm not sure why this asparagus is flowering. It might just be a first year, or I think it should be year 2 or 3. So I don't know if I have to, if it's gonna break, because this one seems like it broke already, or I guess I don't know if it's bolted. I don't know. I have to look into that. Marigolds. All right, I'm gonna leave you to it. Oh yeah, but it's a definite pink as opposed to like the white that it looks.
Yeah.
I take photos of it.
I know those fig trees were not expecting to be watered so soon today.
Why not? Why do you think? They're like, I'm just gonna sit in their office and I'm gonna sit in someone's garage. You see how I did with the tomatoes?
Yeah.
And because I just sweated a whole lot planting half of those things, watering everything, I'm okay leaving her to it. The 2 wave petunias that were planted in here seem to not have done well. I seem to have died, but There might be nubs of them, so I kind of left them in there and see if they'll come back. They'll come back. This was the 6 in the pack of 6 I bought today. It was just another red one, kind of like the one that's in the roses. We've got this hibiscus that's still growing well. Not sure why we have wood there. And then this super... Is it a super tunia? Yes, lovey-dovey, I think. Lovey-dovey. It's growing quite nice. Looking real cute. So I probably need to weed here, but there's also like a lot of ants here, and I don't really care. You know, everything that's planted in, get planted in. As you see, I've kind of lined out the 3. Actually, with this bark lining them out, I can see them a lot easier from the house. But also, I would like to maybe make like a flower bed around them or something. I don't know, like a formalized bed of some sort. So the 3 hibiscus. They're not necessarily flowering, but, you know, they're doing their thing. I did actually fertilize all the plants because I got a rose and bloom from Scott's, I think. I meant to get it for the roses, but flowers also, right? Here's the hibiscus, the hydrangea. And we see we've got these tiny leaves, new leaves. So I think give it some time. And you can see where I cut off the middle ones, like here. We have a lot of leaves in the middle coming. So we're just going to give it time, let her be. She's been fertilized. Here's the dahlia that got uprooted and transplanted over here. I think it's going to do well here. It's going to look nice where I've got orange, the blue purple, and then just like a pinky orange. And then if this grows right, it should be red. I don't necessarily know that I like the red close to it, but whatever. Speaking of the red, the clematis. And I think I saw somewhere, you know, at first my whole thing was, oh my gosh, first of all, I know you're not trying to grow in the dirt. No. I saw some clematis and they spun around each other and then they spun. So maybe I have to just let them be. But they're just looking nice and thick now, nice and healthy. Not really doing much biting actually. So I don't know. Maybe I have to put more support. So it's like, oh my God, what is this? I guess I have to climb it up as opposed to like, I have space. I don't want you to think you have the world. You don't. Here's the daisy gardenia. Wow. We're getting flowers. White flowers, and obviously white flowers turn that mucky orange with rain, water, whatever, for a number of reasons. But still looking lovely. I don't know why all of a sudden we super yellowed, but she just got watered. I guess maybe she was underwatered because, again, we've been up and around for days, so I haven't had time to water. But the only reason I got the main reason I got the fertilizer, the gardenia. Here's the zonal geranium. You know, the leaves, not all of them are looking great, but we have some newer ones that are greener. I'm sure the older ones will fall off. And then this is such a vibrant red, okay? Vibrant red. A vibrant red, yeah. The pansy over here, I think it was maybe getting scorched a bit over there, but we see some here, we see some there. It's doing well, it's alive. She's gonna grow and live her life. Still pretty sure at this point that this is crepe myrtle. Everything pretty much needs the water. Everything was a bit wilted. So my sister brought a lot of her plants because she's also in the process of move. God willing, and will be. So I need to she had this up somehow and I don't. Okay, anyway. So she has her, I don't think this is a burgundy. Some ficus. Her ZZ plant that looks so much better than that one. But actually that one initially was outside, and I think, was it outside initially? I think it was. And I think when it got brought inside, it kind of started to suffer. So maybe over here, the like microclimate or something, and oh my gosh, just lost her aglaonema. And I repotted her pothos. I don't know actually how alive that one is, but what can I do? The shade plants, she had brought this before, or she had given me, and I brought it over here. It is Monstera, I don't know. Just watering it, letting it be. I don't have it staked up. It's kind of just leaning on the tree. And I told her, I'm like, you know, it might train itself up. She's like, no, don't do it. I'm like, where else is it going to go? Because it's just going to die with, or like put along the small leaves. So it kind of has to be here. The spider, devil spine, whatever, this waffle plant that actually apparently loves the sun. Maybe lost a bit of its purple, but it's like, okay, I'm here. This lovely, wow, the sun really decided to like, oh my God, be out right now for some reason. Okay. You know, you get the gist. These begonias are kind of wild. And I might have to repot them, but I don't want to, actually. I did hear someone say something about like hanging planters dry out a whole lot more, so maybe that's the prompt thing to do. I wanted to repot this for my mother. I don't know if she wants to repot it. But we've got her Miranda, and she's got some polka dot plants. You've got the red and green, and then we've got the pink and green. So I don't know what she wants to do about that. But again, some of them flew off, but it's fine. It's still looking super lush. Then we turn to the final. Oh, it's just a pine needle touching my head. Okay. Here's the. I think this is actually a weed. Here's the spearmint, looking better than before. We've got some new growth. Here's the peppermint. I mean to get a lot of these and put them around the four corners of the house because I hear that peppermint oil is actually like an insect deterrent. So, peppermint, spearmint. The cyclamen was doing great. Don't really know what happened. Maybe it was all the lack of water, probably what it is. I feel like that probably has to get potted up. Here's the hooker, purple hooker. Here's Dave's strain, flowering, looking lovely and majestic. Here is, again, the final in the rose leaves, okay? Does that mean that if these plants are in there that other rose leaves might not grow? I kind of don't care if that's the case because I was enamored with this purple and I'm like, what happens if I start putting out flowers? Am I going to have to repot everything? I don't know. I might repot it just into another smaller pot to keep the same thing, but if I have to do that for all the roses, I'm not super fun about that. I did cut this off. It was super mushy, but we have some that are coming up from below the soil. I don't know if this is doing anything, but it's tight in there, so we're going to leave it some time. Here's the vinca. The ants over here apparently love the vinca. I don't think there are many ants on the vinca where we left. Here's the Selenia. Really finally came into her own. Oh my gosh, can we... There we go. There we go with the Selenia. Lovely. Here's the Iconia. And I think that orange... no, I don't know what that is. It's so orange. Here's this planter that I love my vision and how it came together. I don't think this will crowd out the coleus. And the coleus looks maybe to be spreading a bit. But we're gonna do? We're gonna turn it. I'm smart. So that's pretty much everyone's looking right now. I think we're doing for some rain, but maybe not tomorrow. Like maybe like a couple days. But yeah. Oh, what's the name of this? I had so many of these. And I forget the name of this right now. Oh my gosh. What is I forget these houseplants? Okay, I'm gonna try and figure out how to stand that up again. So I forget the name of this plant, but I fixed it. To my liking anyway. My sister will have to accept the reality of whatever happens here, as will I. With all my plants. But I don't think I really have too many plants that are former houseplants that I put outside at this point. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye. I was going to find a really fun music audio for this, clip it, but instead I'll sing a song for Mother's Day. Mama, Mama, you know I love you. You know I love you, Mama. Mama, you're the queen of my heart. Your love is like this from the start. Mama, I just want you to know, loving you was like food to my soul. Yes it is. Yes it is. I remember when that song came out, and I think I sang it for my mother, like repeatedly for Mother's Day. So it's like a anniversary, let's call it, of some kind. I don't know what year that was. Aging myself. What other Mother's Day songs are there? I had to look it up, but we've also got the Spice Girls. Oh my gosh, how does it start? Oh my gosh. Hold on. Mama, I love you. Mama, I care. Mama. Anyway. Anyway, soon enough, I come in doing a cute dance break to steal my mother's thunder because I love her. Hasn't this been picturesque? Oh my gosh, yes. Breaking news. Breaking news, newscasters. I was over here tending my business, looking at the weeds I plan to destroy. I'm like, what is that flower? That doesn't look like it goes with that. I'm like, unless it does. Let me zoom in. What is this flower? It's like a passion flower, passion fruit or something. I think that's different than these that grow by runners. Oh, really the same. I've been made to move the figs. So they're over there now. I don't have to quote admit that looks better out loud. That's subjective. Highly subjective. Yeah. Yeah. And actually, now how will the fig tree shading out my plants affect my plants? What about me on this Mother's Day? What about me? Da 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 composure. The mother da da health. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. See, I was gonna cash you out outside your house for everyone to see. Ba ba da wah 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 ba da da da. You to me, me. Instead, I wrote a song. How you did me wrong. Do. Wow, you can cross. You can cross. You're already in the frame. Oh, the dramatics. Aren't those for out here anyway? Already, Mrs. I'm wilted. What to me is back up. You will take time, but you will find yourself back where you need to be. Same with Miss Pentis. I'm thirsty. You've been given something to drink. Weeding all day. Weeding all night. Not all night. Anyway. Instead, I wrote a song. Instead, I wrote a song about how you did me wrong. I da 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 da, and my girls around. Instead, I wrote a song. Ba ba da ba da ba, ba ba da ba da ba, ba ba da ba da ba.